Hello, good evening everybody. Welcome along to today's coverage. We're down at the Sevens here in Dubai. It is a beautiful night for rugby. It is West Asia Super Rugby taking place on field 2 down at the Sevens. My name's Grant Goes and we've got two great teams on the field. We've got Dubai Dragons playing left to right, they're in the dark blue, and Dubai Sharks in the white playing from right to left. The ball is in hand. We'll get through the teams in a second. But kickoff is only now moments away. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you put comments in the comment section, even leaving a little emoji for the players. I love to see these matches after the game. Bit of analysis, bit of just see the big hits, see the tries, see what they've done. And we're just waiting for the officials to put themselves in position as well. They've got the new clean pink kit on. Looking very fancy, very flashy indeed. Make sure you check them out, UAE Rugby Refs. But here we go, 80 minutes of action underway, first half. Here on a Friday night, let's play rugby. Nice and high kickoff. It's going to be contestable and a great kickoff to begin for the Dragons. The Dragons find themselves in a position early. Now a little pop off the side. Nearly found some space, but well tackled there. Inside centre field. Dragons playing the ball in the hands early. Looks like the knees were to ground, so technically had to release. Not releasing is the call. And Dragons early, within the first 60 seconds. In a very prominent position here, looking for the corner. Momentum's the name of the game. So just pushing that one there now nicely. We always talk about entries into the 22. This is the first one for the Dragons. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve for this one. They can keep it in front and battle up amongst the forwards, or will they send it up the back and put it through the hands? Bit of movement, nicely collected at the top. Good settled in. Huge momentum here for the Dragons. Huge. It's going to be hard to stop from here. Dragons nearly running towards the try line. Who's got the ball in hand? Referee searching, referee looking. Dragons stop the first search. Sharks trying to put pressure on. Not releasing is the call. A few calls for penalty try on the backside as well. But that's a huge opportunity inside the first few minutes for the Dragons. Literally, you thought for all money they're going to cross that chalk. Sharks stood tall right on the line. And at the end of the day, they kind of had to infringe there really to slow that down. So lucky to get away with not getting a penalty try. I said we will get to the teams shortly, just right for the moment. Dragons hot on attack. This one, you can see there's no wind around. So Dragons resetting again. This time they're only a few metres from the line. Got great control, balls at the back. It's going to be hard to stop from here. Dragons pushing forward and scoring the first 5-pointer of the night. The only sequence really has all been Dragons from the start, and it did start way back at the beginning. The kickoff nice and high, made it contestable, floated in the air, able to win the ball back, and then just marched their way down into the 22, got a nice penalty, and then you can see there they get to drive it across. Let's have a look. So a huge start there for the Dragons to get off underway. Less than 5 minutes and already 5 points on the board. Kick to come. This from out wide, a beautiful strike, looking good, looking up, and through the stick she goes, so the Cherries are added on. 7 points to 0, Dragons leading the Sharks here in this Premiership rugby match. Just as we kick off, we'll talk about the Dragons here, the team. Manager Gareth Venter, number 1, Colin Jackson, number 2, Lewis Anderson, number 3, Liam Cronin, number 4, Johnny Harris, number 5, Clark Smith. On the flanks, number 6, Charlie Woodbridge, number 7, Bradley James. And the last of the forwards, Philip Leader, number 8 there. Head into the back line, the link between the two, Alistair Hazel, the number 10, kicking that great conversion there, Kyle Brownie. Number 11, Todd Tukolo. Number 12, Sam Yawe Awa. Number 13, Thomas Pascoe. Number 14, Ross Keller. Number 15, James McFarlane. That is your 15 starting for the Dragons, as the Dragons there earn another penalty. Impact off the bench, we've got Tian Duplessis, Alistair Jewson, Max Crumpton, Connor Kaloini, Paul Power and Alex Kerwin ready at impact later on in the match. So Sharks there not able to make the most of an opportunity down in the Dragons 22 here. But your Sharks for today lining up on the field, starting off with the number 1, Sam White. Number 2, Michael Shijon. Number 3, Rogers Odihumbo. Number 4, the vice captain, Tom Sorgi. Number 5, Chris Butler. Number 6, Tino Zakio. Number 7, Harry Small. Number 8, Imosi Ratu Kanaua. And number 9, Lewis Franklin. Number 10, Scott Jackson. Controlling things, number 11, Daz Johnson. Number 12, Scott Robinson. The captains at 13, Adam Dunn. Number 14, Matt Richards. And number 15, Tani Murrayhead. As we can see the Sharks here getting a lot of tuning in. There's Matt here, 14 today. Normally plays at the back. The impact off the bench for the Sharks. Get into the waters a little bit later on. Number 16, Aaron Tyndall. Number 17, Roy Telleth Marie. Number 18, Jaco Diaga. Number 19, Gaz Woodford. 20, Adrian Waljamood. Number 21, Elliot Wilson Shalon. Number 22, Elliot Mepham. Number 23, Sam Lomax. And further impact, number 24, Tommy Lafton. Those are your Sharks ready to bring the battle back and to get the points on the board. To let you know, there is a little wind from right to left here down on field 2, and that's probably the decision of why they're going for posts. Try and take advantage of that wind. I think good call here early on. They found themselves, Sharks found themselves back upside in Dragons territory, and if they can convert this from here, it's going to put the Dragons on warning to let them know they'll have to avoid any penalties inside their own half. A huge long-range kick. This is mighty impressive. Let me know in the comment section who this actually is. Number 25 on the back of the shirt, looking up, looking really good from out far, and that is through the sticks with plenty to go on that one there. So Sharks putting themselves back on the board. It's still currently, though, the Dragons still in front, 7 points to 3 here down at the Seven Stadium. That was an absolute fantastic kick, and if you can let me know inside the comment section if you know who that number 25 player is exactly. I've only got a team sheet. I was actually 100% sure on who is this kicking, but that is an absolute stunner of a kick. Sharks, another big kickoff. This is a huge kickoff, another one, so contestable, and Dragons coming back with the goods again. But in this case, knock on was the call from referee. But yeah, great work there from the Dragons on the kickoff because it's getting nice and high. The wind's blowing into their faces, so of course the ball's going to be held up. So Dragons using that to great effect on the kickoff. I have to say, mildly impressed with that penalty attempt. Huge kick from out 45 metres out, slight angle. And to be fair, it did not even look like missing. That's going to be a massive threat for the Sharks here in this encounter. So Sharks to feed. Pulling down is the call, so Lewis Franklin looking around there. The referee's trying to find out what went on. He fed the ball well and been called up for it. But Rogers there. Roddy Hambo, he's been on called for pulling down the scrum. So kicking for the corner, Dragons. So it looks like it could be a try and score fest this evening. Dragons over the top. It's gone astray, but this one knocked on up the top. So Sharks, they'll breathe a sigh of relief. A really highly entertaining start off to this match. Only a few minutes in the first 10 minutes, and already some great contests. Some great head-to-heads. And the Dragon trying to put pressure on the Sharks. Sharks holding though. Mossy at the back there, able to get the ball. 1 at 40, throwing it. Oh. Gingerly, they just kind of threw it, and luckily someone was able to pick it up for the Sharks. Sharks there with the ball in hand, has hit one of the Sharks players in the head, has looked to pass it wide, and now Dragons have a huge opportunity here to turn this one around. Picked up to the back, but great defense there from the Sharks. Standing tall, standing strong on their line. Oh, I thought there for a second it was pinched by the Sharks, a little intercept. So I'll wait for a referee here to advise what's on here. I think it's saying this is in the way, so he's going to jump out of the way, and it's going to be a Dragons scrum. Talked about earlier days, just Sharks need to just find some composure in the game. All the skill set, all the athleticism is there, the power and the strength is there. It's just getting the best out of the boys. And when you start throwing the ball around like that, it can still start to cause a bit of nerves amongst the others. So far, the defense has held up pretty strong. See what the scrum can do. Sharks putting some good pressure on here and force them back, but Dragons still with the ball in hand. A little wrap around, a little pop. There's open space, looking for the ball. It's going to be found, and it's a beautiful try from the Dragons. Just too many numbers at the end of it. It was Kyle there with the second to last assist there, and then passing it off to Thomas Pascoe there to put the extra 5 points down across the line and extend that lead there for the Dragons. Push it out now 12 points to 3. You can see the Sharks, they're putting the pressure on. It's one of their strongest scrums of the evening so far, but Dragons still holding on to the pill, able to get it out. And there's a little simple wraparound move, worked out beautifully for the Dragons. Obviously, created that extra overlap on the far side. Sharks not getting across, and then at the end of the day, it ended up being a little bit easier than it probably expected for the Dragons, and dot down. So Kyle here looking to convert 5 in, just outside the 20. Wind probably blowing more directly across, adjacent. You can start this from the right. It's going to shift across the left and need to start it further right. That one, so the score remains 12 points to 3. Dragons lead the Sharks here down in field 2 at the Sevens. This one nice and high, and the Winds carried that one down deep inside the 22. Dragons looking for the exit. Good pressure there from the Sharks. This one not looking to go out. Kept in nicely. So look at them to run it. And whilst he with ball in hand, looks it straight in. Swarm of Sharks getting behind the ball. Dragons there having to stop that one. He's done that for an injury. Injuries. It's good to see the play is all right. So Sharks, yeah, here we go with the Sharks. Big power in their pack, founding a bit of momentum. And Mossy there, finding some space. He's fended off about 3 or 4 players. Matty Richards there, trying to sneak down that outside track, unable to do so. The referee's discussing here because it could be a Sharks ball. Oh, knock on called there by the referee, so Sharks are going to get it inside the 22. Apologies, double knock on. So it's Dragons with a defensive scrum, and the last 2 scrums, Sharks have dominated, so Dragons had to get the ball in and out quick. Pressure on here, Sharks, they've got a huge opportunity presented in front of them. Sharks again with a massive push. The ball out quickly, the ball thumping around the line. Sharks trying to put the pressure on. Maybe turned over. No, it's not, still with the Dragons, so they'll quickly look to clear it. Kyle there quickly puts ball to boot. And for a moment there, Matt Richards was looking for that fast ball. He's actually found it. He's to it. And everyone was a little bit sleepy. The line hadn't been formed. There's a knock on here by the Dragons, so it's going to be play on. Sharks wanting to play fast, and they try to put it through the hands. So this one's going to be pulled back as well. It's been called for the offside. So Sharks looking very, very good right there. Good pressure to play. I'm going to go for post again. So going for post again, Sharks here. Looking to keep the points ticking over. Yeah, it's been a good last 5 minutes for the Sharks. Really put some good phases together. I'd like to probably see them look for the corner. I don't think they're going to win this one off 3s. They're going to need to score tries. But with the wind behind them at the moment, every time you enter into the half, if you can score points, then that's a good thing. If you do know the name of the kicker, I'd love to know the guy's name. He's kicked well so far. He's going to kick well again. No, sorry. Looked like from this angle it went inside the post, but the assistant referees obviously much better at their job than I am. And so 3 points go astray there for the Sharks. Dragons with the 22 restart. And this one's skewered off the side of the boot, not where he wanted to go, but collected well. And Sharks looking to drive straight forward. Great first patches there from Chris Butler. Picked the ball up and ran hard, but they've lost the ball. Harry Small there trying to disrupt the play. Feed through the hands. A couple of big forwards out there. Oh, nice release, but it's gone into a Sharks' hand, and it's the winger for the Sharks, Des Johnson. Given the ball, showed up in his hands. He looked to quickly turn around, but it was a good chase, good defensive chase. Des not happy with that decision. Nice throw in from the Dragons. This one pushing to centre field. A little pop out the back. Nice bit of work there. And huge bit of ground gained there by Bradley James. Really found about 20 metres down the field to the edges. Nicely contained. The Dragons settling in. Looking for territory. This one, well collected at the back. My guess is that's Tiny there, Tiny Muirhead, playing in the fullback position. And Sharks looking for space. That one's gone straight down the throat of Kyle, and he's just complimented and put the ball straight back to the Sharks. It's going to be a little bit of a kicking contest here at the moment, and nice bounce of the ball for the Sharks using the wind. It's going to sit up inside the 22 as well. So a great return there by Scott. And a nice little dummy, and a bit goosey as well. He's got heaps of space. Big man from the Dragons, Sam. Huge meters down the field. Man, that was a great bit of work. A little bit of step, a little bit of a dummy, a little goosey, and then they found that the yards just opened up from all the way down. So Sam. Yawa doing some huge meters down the field. It's a very interesting passage to play here the last few moments. Some nice big hits. But probably the story here in the last 10 minutes is just both teams just slightly falling off a few tackles they probably shouldn't have. So trying to force that one extra pass and instead finding the opposition. So seeing a different balance within the game of the match at this period. It's a big battle. Sharks holding here though. Taking some dominance in this scrum, the Sharks. But it's popped out the Dragon side, so unable to hook it. Sharks chasing now. Harry Smalls there. Like a fox terrier, just chasing him down, not giving up and getting his man. That's for the Dragons. I thought maybe a little fumble there for a moment. That one, few requests for a forward there. Definitely flat, maybe a little fortunate, but Dragons getting away with it. Ball remaining. Dragons using this pop ball a little more, especially in the last 10 minutes when they've had the opportunity. So runner off the shoulder. Kyle feeding the back line. And some opportunity here. Going up so high. Dragons able to fend off. Sharks now looking below. They're going for opportunity for a kick because it is an advantage play. So worth a go really. definitely worth the attempt, the opportunity. Take a look and have a look at that one. Got a scoreboard playing a few tricks on us at the moment. So 12 points to 3. It is the Dragons leading the Sharks. Sharks missing on the extra 3 points before, just as the kicker just pushed it across the posts. It's going to be a Dragons chance here now to put some extras on the board as well. It looks to extend that lead. Kyle having a good game tonight. A couple of good kickoffs, some nice clearing kicks, a couple of kicks looking for touch, kicks in field, and play I should say, probably the area he wants to work on a little bit more, but otherwise very sharp indeed this evening. A great start for him. This one right out in front. Nice and simple approach, good follow through, and the 3 points extra added. That means the Dragons leading 15 points to 3 here in this UAE Premiership rugby match. Nice and simple there through the sticks. Sharks opting to go deep again. And Kyle's going to hit this one back upfield, and again, another great clearing kick. As I said, he's been kicking the ball really well. Only that one little misfire with the 22 dropout. That one not going where he wanted it to, but otherwise, it's been pretty good all in all. Big weekend here. The Division 1 quarterfinals are taking place. Division 2 quarterfinals are taking place as well. It's a lot to play for this weekend. A little dab through. Oh, he's done it again. James is going to pass off. So Sharks there in himself a yellow card for holding back a player. On the left foot there, Cole. Is he finding the touch? Oh, on the tip. Well, to be honest, I was about to say, on the fingertips, I should say. Dragons keeping control of this one. And the battle here in centre field. Sharks screaming at each other to get into position. Good defensive effort there. Ball spitting out the back. Delivered, sent across. Nice little bump. Boy, Mossy coming out of the line, firing, looking at Kyle, not finding him, maybe coming out second best there. And ball going to ground. try. Just lay down the ground for a little bit there. Been all right. Looking all good though, so back up and running again here in the contest. So see some dominance from the Sharks here. Not in the first couple of scrums. It took them a couple of scrums to get settled, but definitely something that I've obviously been working on. All over the show a little bit here at the moment. Sharks though. What they look to do from here. Go for the box kick. This one, nice kick. Safe to put into touch, but only gained about 10 meters up the field. Dragons the ball in hand again. There's some really good progress there from the number 13. Finding space down the field. Looking probing. Going more direct route. Straight ahead. Found some gains. This one, they're screaming for it out wide. They've got a slight overlap. Oh, ball not going to hand. Their last pass there. Falling to the ground. Oh, such a great opportunity too. It's one of those wish you had it over again type of moments. Dragons though, a lot of position here lately. And Sharks, after all that, finally won that position. Number 9 there. Just got a bit excited there for no reason whatsoever. Absolute silliness, really. And so both teams will lose a player.
Go to 9 and attack. James goes to 10.
So they'll spend a bit of time just having missed 10 minutes of this game. Sharks already had down one player. And looking, this one getting really close and kept this one staying in.
Well done, Pascal. Yeah, we're 2-3 here. Mentality there, Dragons. Up. 6 months break.
Boxall. One low Boxall. One low Boxall.
Same again, Woodbridge. Same again.
So Matt there, our main referee, having about 3 cards already. 3 yellows.
Lock on!
That one's staying with the Sharks. So a bit of back and forth going here between the two. Quick hands. Called for offside. And it's going to be a quick tap and go from the Sharks. Looking for space, looking for space. Support there as well, so nicely held up. And it's just kind of fallen the way for the Dragons. Dragons going to be a foot race. Step inside and out. One fend, looking for support players. Unable to bring them down. The Dragons hot on attack here inside the 22. Oh, looking for to hold on. Really, probably opportunity to pass if Dragons got numbers, but now the Goon Sharks opportunity to regroup. And that one. Oh, a little wrap run, and Dragons scoring the 5 points eventually. Probably had to work a lot harder than they needed to on that one, but at the end of the day, they've come away with the points, so they'll be happy with that. Simple hands. They had a massive overlap. There were extra 2 players there on the outside, so it could have been just a very simple hands. So they had a bit of extra magic there to throw in a bit of razzle-dazzle here for us this evening. And that's going to push the score out. 20 points to 3. Dragons leading the Sharks. Everything just changed really quickly there. The Sharks, obviously on a quick tap, looking to take off downfield. Probably trying to force a couple of passes. Maybe just need to just find some composure, regroup. The ball find its way into one of the Dragons' hands, and then from there it was really hard to stop that momentum. And that's where the Sharks struggled on that one, just to get back, to get realigned again as things were happening pretty fast. So here now, the kick on the far side. Oh, another great strike. This one been held up though, and the wind playing the effect in this one. So the score remains 20 points to 3. Dragons leading the Sharks here with only minutes to play in the first half. This one nice and high, so the Sharks little change, going for the shorter kickoff. Matt Richards there chasing hard. Dragons, so great push and great pressure there from the Sharks. Gives up another opportunity inside the 22. Started with a nice high kickoff and a great chase. Dragons forced to kick this one out inside their own 22, so what can the Sharks do from inside here? Personally, I'd love to see them use their forwards. I mean, it's been nice. I think they've got the platform to be able to attack up front. This one, no, nice big left-hand step, a big fend as well. Steam train rolling forwards, beating about 3 defenders there. Mossy, well known for it. This one, quick delivery out the back. Number 2 there for the Sharks, stepping back inside. Nice little build, looking good from here. Sharks just needed to stay composed. Oh, big push from the boys behind. It's going to be a great try from the Sharks. I was hoping they were going to take it up through the big men up front, and that's exactly what they did. Mossy with a nice little run there. Then a couple of extra runs from other players. Michael Shajon there. A nice step off his left, bring him back up into the middle, and then straightening up, and then the Sharks boys just got all behind, and you tell you what, power in numbers is exactly the name of the game in that one. So Sharks striking, getting themselves back into this contest. Nice and composed. This one nicely pushed through the centre, and the score is Dragons still leading the Sharks here, 20 points to 10 in the last few moments of this first half. It. This one going a little bit deeper. Mossy with the ball in hand. Gave the old basketball hold for a second there. I'm going to look for this is downfield. Just got under the ball there a little bit. Oh, that one. Don't recall the knock on because it went over the right shoulder. That's the risk, and that's why you kick it, and that's the risk that can happen. It's a nice bit of work there from the Sharks, just looking to build themselves up. They wanted to have a good exit out of their half. They've got that. And now it's just about building a bit more momentum, moving themselves down the field. Sharks here with the ball in hand. Picked up and driven forward hard there. Oh, a bit of momentum. Great defence there from the Dragons. Two in the tackle. Not been allowed to come quickly, so they're going to get the penalty. So this one being reversed for a high arm, I believe, inside the tackle. Well, after some good momentum there from the Sharks. Sharks got to keep their heads up, keep moving forward. It's looking good. So on halfway, Dragons with the feed into the line out. Oh, beautiful throw in. Oh, looking to find some space, and he's found it. He's got support on the inside as well, so Dragons steaming down the field 30 metres. Only 10 metres out. Sharks having to defend with all they can here. Dragons looking left, now going right. They do have the overlap, but he's pulling off a couple of tackles. Chopping down, and Dragons probing. Not really there on the left-hand side for the Dragons. The opportunity is going to come here on the right. Harry quickly out of the line for the Sharks. Good defensive play there. Back in it again. Now re-slowing down the play. Dragons though, happy to keep it tight, composed. And it's going to be good persistence, pressure from the Dragons. Probing, poking around the outsides of the ruck, and they're able to do some great work there. You can see here on the replay the last few moments there of that try. Probably need to give you a bit more of a replay on that one, maybe 10 seconds or so. But yeah, great work there from the Dragons. It was just persistent pressure, moving themselves down the field, looking at both sides of the field as well. So really having to stretch the Sharks on either side. And then the day, great score there for the Dragons. We now lead 25 points to 10 over the Sharks. Kick to come. Nice big kick. This one successful, and that's going to bring us to half-time. So it's going to be the Dragons leading 27 points to 10 here in this UAE Premiership rugby match between the Dragons, Dubai Dragons and Dubai Sharks. Don't go away. We've got 40 more minutes of rugby coming up in 5 minutes.
without the bill, they'll charge you, you know?
Hey everybody, welcome back to WAP UAE Rugby Premiership. It's the Dubai Sharks visiting Dubai Dragons. Dragons are the hosts here. Got 40 more minutes of rugby coming up for these two teams. It's been a up and down affair. Dragons taking their opportunities when they're being presented. Sharks unable to at the moment, but showing good promise. I think this second half, we will see a whole lot of fireworks. This is now Matt, reload there, starting us off in the middle. This one pushing down nice and deep, nice and long, and you can see Dragons now looking for that opportunity. Ball bouncing around, having to be collected, finally done it. That one coming straight towards us and heading out over the sidelines. So you can see a little early opportunity here for the Dragons. That one up over the top, over the back. He needs to be nicely distributed here for the Dragons. Sending it wide. James having another great game. Oh, the old one arm passing off the back there. Dragons looking for an early score here in the second. Again, that little short ball popping it off again. Popular for them. Returning from the naughty chair. Strip there looking to come from the Dragons. Dragons looking for a fast ball. And it's going to go out wide. And look at see, and it's going to be an easy score. The overlap. It's the hooker for the Dragons. Doing great work there. You can see here in the replay, just a little simple offload. Hookers doing what they do best, sitting out their wings, waiting for the try. That seems to be the play in the modern game these days. That takes the score out. 30 points to 12, so an early score here for the Dragons. You can see Kyle here with a big kick from the sidelines. Right on the edge. He's been kicking well today. Wouldn't mind a bit of practice from out far. Looking for a nice approach. This one up high. You can see pushed out to the side. So the score remains 30 points to 12 here. UAE Rugby Premiership. Only 2 minutes into the second half. And Sharks, they'll need to make sure they close those gates up. Stop that flow and look to get themselves back on the board quickly as well. This time they're playing into the wind, so the kickoff here will hold up if they choose to go high and short. Just try and find the right pill. All right, now got that one sorted out. Sharks with the kick. Send this one downtown. It's going to be a return favour. So ping pong's the name of the game, but now when Moss has got it in his hand, he's not going to pass. Oh, straight through the line as well. Look at him go. One hand carry on the right. He's got to play on the right. He might go all the way. I think he's going to. He's absolutely going to. What a touchdown. What a try. Yeah, you can see the big man. He's pretty happy about that one. That is some kind of return. In fact, he's just kind of casually walking back to, towards the centre. A bit of a high five. You can see here's the finish of it. Little step right, left, takes it to the right. He had Maddie Richards there with him on the wing, but he's had had try line fever. He's going all the way and he hammers it down. So that's the score that they wanted for the Sharks. Bringing it back now. 17 points with a kick to come. 30. It's a nice handy position. Nice open goal face here, so that one up over to the side. So no extras to be added on here for the Sharks, but that's a great return play here. It's still Dragons leading the Sharks 30 points to 17. If we get more runs like that from the Sharks, this could turn into the cricket final come early. Definitely seems to be, maybe might be in a bit of advantage playing into the wind. The ball holding up. So it's gone over, it's going back to 22. It's landed back into the hands of the try scorer, and Mossy's got the ball in hand. Got that one off. Now Sharks, what do they look to do from here? They're getting a box kick. And a nice clearing kick as well. Find himself up just over the 40. Let's say, well done to Matt as well. Very consistent officiating through the match. Dragons out to the back. No one hitting on the ground, but still picked up. A little bobble. Try to get the hands in there. No one called a knock on. Came out of the hands, did regain it. Talked about slapping it down, so needs to take control of the ball when he does get it.
Nige. Ross, you go to 15. Yeah. Nigel to 12.
So the time is put on hold here for a little bit.
He signalled a penalty.
So Mossy there hitting the ball, passing off, and penalty's been given for a deliberate knockdown. So it's the Dragons with the feed. And another good shove there by the Sharks. This one coming out. Dragons able to hold on. James, first time, probably first mistake he's made this evening. And it's going to be a Sharks penalty for an offside. So all of a sudden in the second half, first 7 minutes, seems to be more energy amongst the two teams than we've probably seen in the first half. So really looking for some good energy here in the second half. All to play for. Near the end of the season, teams only having a couple of games remaining. The Sharks is making a few quick substitutions. Not straight call here from the referee, which is the right call. say I have seen some other ones tonight that are not as straight as that one, and they haven't been called. So anyway, it's going to be a Dragons ball. You can't get more centre of the field than this one here. This one right in the middle. Dragons ball. And another huge shove by the Sharks. And they're going to get the rewards as well. They've been working on that one all night. Obviously wants the ball in his hand as quickly as possible, but a little too slow there. So they look for a little more territory down the lane. This one tried to be kept in, got a foot potentially on the ground, and it's a great kick, just 7 meters out from the line. I have to say that's probably one of the kicks of the evening. What a touch finder that was. So Sharks now with another great opportunity here to put more points on the board. This one over the top. It's found a Sharks player though, so Sharks will have opportunity now here. Only 6 meters out, will they go tight? They found success by keeping it tight. Wriggling around both ways. Sharks looking to pilfer. And Mossy with the ball in hand, he's fighting for those extra meters. They're definitely going to keep this one tight. They need to get back on side. Look to go quickly, unable to do so. Two players in, it's a big charge there by Mossy. He's got a second of the evening. That was definitely a team effort from the lads. Doing really well, you can see a bigger smile now here on the boys as they head their way back to halfway. Let's look at that again because the build-up was fantastic. It was just taking the time. They probed left and right. And here, Mossy set up on the left there. The reserve player there got right behind him. Too much power, too much momentum. And the extra points are added. So it's now 30 points to 22. Kick to come. It's going to put the Dragons in the sights of the Sharks. The Sharks will be circling, as they say. This one nearly identical position as the last. Little shimmy, they went up high. And it's a beautiful kick as well. And so the referee's there saying, yes, sir, that is a good kick through the sticks. And that brings the Sharks within 6 points of the Dragons. Wow, what a comeback we're seeing here in the second half. A multitude of points from both teams. But still the Dragons leading the Sharks here, 30 points to 24, 12 minutes into the second half. This one up high. And Mossy seems to find the ball in his hand all the time. He's finding another break. Little skip, a little step on the left. He's still going. Kyle there from the Dragons bringing him down. And it's going to look for fast ball. They want hands, but defensive line up quick from the Dragons. Harry Small there. Letting the ball out. And a little skip part. He's got straight in. He ball straight in as well. He's finding some space. Oh, great little ankle tap there. Dragons player trying to come through, but he's taken out the 9, so Matt calls the whistle. He's not giving the ball back either, so the penalty will now take place there on that second infringement. What will the Sharks do from here? I think, okay, I thought they were going to tap, but they'll go for line. So they find themselves 7 meters out. Wow, quick succession of points. Looking for their third. Mossy's got 2 here, so will he go for a third little hat-trick, second half hat-trick? Support crowd there in the stands, sharing some words of advice. Nicely taken here in front for the Sharks. That looks like they might try and maul this across the line. A couple of players going down, so they won't be able to do that. Well, they try to go quick, hands out the back, and luckily though, one of the Sharks players was there waiting. They have to come back the other way. Oh, fighting for yards, and a big bump there from James. Going for some more seconds as the course menu right now. Oh, and a huge hit again. That one though, maybe a bit high. Remember, it is from the sternum, so as much as it did look around, probably the shoulder, not the head, contact. Time has been stopped for this one. Oh, he's going to give him the card, so deemed too high. And it's now a couple of cards each, 2 cards each in fact. And nice work here from the Sharks. Remember, every time they've been down here lately, they've been able to take a bite out of that scorecard. Again, looking for a pill. Probably need about a dozen of these balls around the park, but we've only probably got 1 or 2 at the moment, so struggling to find the ball. All right, Sharks, opportunity. So they're on the first part, they got the ball in their hands. Dragons trying to force them across the line, and they spilled the ball, so Sharks losing opportunity. First a knock on from the Sharks, and I believe it's a knock on from the Dragons, so it's going to be a Dragons feed. No advantage there for that one. A really interesting contest in the last 10 minutes or so. So defensive scrum here for the Dragons. Oh, a good shove there from the Dragons. Oh, the Sharks hand getting in the way. Probably lucky to get away with the card, not to get a card then. Definitely put his hand inside the channel. Matt already dished out 4 tonight. Not looking to do 5. This is a great clearing kick. This one pushing up just behind the 40. So Sharks are in a great field position here still. If they can put pressure on the line, you can see when they do score, they score them from literally anywhere. But it's literally obviously easier to be scoring from inside the 22 when you're down there. Don't need to push that. Yeah. So Dragons with the feed. Into the line out, this one nice and high. Well clicked. There's been a really good set piece in the line out from the Dragons. And they're literally running down the park at the moment. Sharks going to take a lot to try and stop this. They've brought to a bit of a halt. And now going to ground. Trying to find the ball. It's a little bit slow, but still got it. Brought to ground. Dragons looking for play and found a little kick, and he's just dabbed over the top, and he's going to be a great kick into the corner too. That one's absolutely fantastic. I think that was more of those kick and hope type of ones, but he'll claim it, I'm pretty sure. Looking left and right, didn't find anyone, and rightly so, kicked it, and with absolute pinpoint accuracy, puts the Dragons 5 meters out from the line. Of course, it's not their throw, but you can guarantee someone's going up here from the Dragons. This one over the top, falling down. Luckily, someone from the Sharks was there. Here goes a Mossy again. This one pushed out wide. Give him to Matt. He's got fast legs, but he's been chased down. Oh, he's cut back inside. Found a support player as well. Left and right. Allowed to play on here. And no flow from here as well. So definitely a few suggestion boxes coming from both teams, a few of the players on both sides, putting their suggestions of what they believe was the right call or what's happening within the game. All right, so it's the Sharks with opportunity here, just outside the 22. They've been deadly. Harry up the top there, getting the ball in the hand. Big pass off. Oh, looking for the opportunity, and that was a great opportunity. Right idea, just not quite coming to hand. And the Dragons looking to exit out, and this is going to be a great kick by Kyle, right all the way down the field. It's going to hit and roll. In fact, unfortunately, this may roll too far. And it is too. They're going to ask for a scrum up on the 22, but it looked like a great kick. And it's just when it hit the ground, it just got their roll on, and from there it was a sprint across the line. The Sharks now with another great opportunity to strike. It's been one of those matches we talked about probably multiple times. It seems to be just teams trying to work their way into better structures, better handling, better skills, or just composure at different parts of the field. Just every team's trying to find that consistency. And probably find that is the difference at the moment between the top and bottom teams. And Mossy off the back, looking for a storming run. He's gone in. Trying to get the ball out. He's flicking them on left and right. The ball being thrown around, and it's ended up in a Dragons' hand. So Dragons with the ball in hand. And they look to spread it wide early. Nice, I like this. A couple of balls into their hands, and then someone straightening. Probably something that's been missing. Sharks there, Harry, been called for hands on the ground. So Dragons have a little bit of an easier time to be able to get themselves out of their own half. I really like what I've seen there from the Sharks. Again, just opportunities coming. And you just feel that there's a couple of tries for sure left in this one. So if I had to put a couple of coins on there, I would say we've probably got 3 more tries left in this match.
It's 8 rotations, so someone can come back on. Mate, we played about 10 different rules in the last 5 games. Just check it.
So just trying to work out on the substitutions here, if one can come on and go off. Effectively, it seems to be one of those things because the same thing happened last week with the Super Rugby. I'm not sure about the substitutions, who was allowed on and who was allowed off in those ways.
I'll tell you after what happened. I'm not saying. We've tried though. We have tried to bring some on.
Just making sure they're getting this one right, and it seems to be, yep, there's a little bit of confusion if you can or cannot come back on. And so it looks like he will not be allowed to come back on, it seems. It's definitely one of those moments. I hope he doesn't hold the game up too much longer though. Referees, they're just trying to explain this one as well to the Dragons management. So that one's been sorted out. So after all that, the Dragons, with their exit, bring themselves inside the Sharks' territory. How much time have we got on the clock here at the moment? So we're into the final quarter, 19 minutes to play. Dragons with the feed off the top, this one out in front. Oh, great hands by James. And the space found support on the outside, sorry. All right, come on, big tackle, clearing far side. Been a bit of battle going on from here. Dragons hot on attack. They'll want to get a bit of a buffer. Remember, 6 points only the difference here, so Dragons, they'll want to get a little more comfortable with the Sharks, though. They want to keep them out. Dragons keeping it tight. We've seen some good defense here from the Sharks when it's kept in tight. Making their tackles. Dragons, though, extra meters here, getting really close. There's 3 players between the try and the ball, try line and the ball. So Dragons, they have to look to spread this wide if they want to score, I think. They've got a chance on their left-hand side if they go fast, but they're not going to. They're looking back to the right, and they're going to try and straighten up. But good defense from the Sharks. Sharks holding strong. Tank is secure. Players want the ball. More great defense. Sharks coming up with 3 of them and bobbled out, and Sharks nearly got a hold of it. But some great defense still. Sharks on the run on that far side there. This is great passage of play. Some of the best passages of play I've seen in the WAP, or the UAE Premiership. Some great defense. Oh, looking wide, pushing, leg drive. This one, they spread one more right, they're going to be in. Oh, he looked to go back the other way. Great defense there from the Sharks. Dragons having to regroup, resettle, but there's an injury right in the middle of the park, so they're going to have to call time. Busy having to get on the field, but man, that's some excellent defense from the Sharks. Pats on the back all around. Dragons, you'd think for all money in the first half they were definitely getting the rub of the green, and they were getting there here though in the second half. Dragons unable to find a way through, so the tank is secure for now. Opportunities there for the Dragons too. They had numbers on the left early, their numbers on the right late. Sharks hanging in there, and it's really good to see the defensive structure of the Sharks during their passages of play. 3 players coming up, each player knowing who was going high or low, who was coming through the middle, working together. It's a shame because player safety, main concern, absolutely for sure. But it was just such a great passage of play, some massive defense, and some probing attack. What are we going to get on the restart? This one not going straight, so that'll be reset. It's been a great battle up front as well. We saw the first scrum or 2, the Dragons were the ones dominant, and then from then on it's pretty much been the Sharks dominating in the front, especially in the scrums. And then the last scrum, it was Dragons probably getting a little bit their way, the needle kind of leaning on their side, so let's see if we see another big push from the Sharks, or a little bit unsettled here at the moment. Both teams anxious to get a good hit, get some dominance. It's going to be a big turning part in the game. Only just over 15 minutes to go here. Oh, not straight. So after all that, Sharks, the tank has no cracks in it. There's no leaks. Dragons breathing fire into water, and not this time, not to be. Sharks looking for clearance. This one may not go out though. Oh, Dragons, a little bit of confusion there, not to worry. Still going to be Sharks ball. Dragons getting this one, feeding off. James again having another good night. Only the one little blemish. Seeing left and right. So Dragons Head looking to build himself again. Nice soft hands. Little crash ball in the middle. Some good delivery. And look at the kick this one downtown, but a little knock on. Oh, he's called it backwards. No. So Sharks getting away with that one. Now the ping pong begins. This one straight into the hands of a Shark defender. Oh, the rub of the green going the way of the Sharks here in this passage of play. Offside is the call. That could be the turning point of this match. This one, we knew it was going to be a tight contest. We knew it was going to be hard for both teams. Sharks looking for some improvement and development, and they've found it here. I'm not going to actually, I won't say anything because I don't want to jinx anybody. Dragons, they're consistent all season, looking to keep building. I think both teams, all in all, will be very happy. And both teams wanting to finish the finishing touches on this one. This one going to the Dragons. Oh, nice tackle there. Dragons still inside their own territory, just only outside the 22. Here, finally the kick comes. It's a big kick too. It's going to be huge because, oh, this one might be too big again. Oh, it's going to do the dirty. The wind is blowing hard enough. And it's literally been the bounce of the ball has not gone in favour of the Dragons. So all the way back they come. If you can, remember, throw yourself for comments inside the comments section. Support your favourite player, even an emoji. Let them know you're around. Let them know who's supporting. Who do you think will win this one with only moments? We got under 10 minutes to play here. Well, just around 10 minutes to play inside this fixture. It's amazing. We do love it when 80 minutes of rugby comes down to literally only 10 minutes of decision making. It is the Dragons with that lead by 6. So it's one scoring opportunity. Could put the Sharks in front. Definitely the fins are up. Solid scrum here for the Sharks. This one, it's out. Ball's a little bit behind the players, but it's going to be an advantage play as well, maybe. It is an advantage, not sure what for. So they'll have an opportunity to play around with it here. Dragons trying to come up fast and snuff it off, but the little big man, I want to say, because that's been a powerful drive. Fine opportunities. Now it's 6 points the difference. Do they take the 3? Because there's a big 3 on offer. Trying to ask the score on the field. I think they may take the 3 because they've got time for it. No, they're going to go for the tap. They've gone for the tap anyway. I don't think he was ever going to pass that ball by any means. So it's going to be the Sharks probing. So now it's going to be the Dragons who are going to defend their den. Sharks looking to bite. Oh, Mossy going left and right. And this could be a score, and it will be a score for the Sharks. So after probing down the other end, defence has been winning games. That one has been absolutely beautiful from the Sharks. The defence was what started off for them, and then they've been able to build their way back down the other end. Let's have a look at that replay, because that was an absolute storming run. Mossy's got his second half hat trick. You can see here he just brushed off a couple of players. 3, that's probably the 4th tackle. Too much power, too much pace, and then Mossy there putting the ball down over the line. You can see he's really done some great stuff. He's put his hand up, and this to take the lead. opportunity there for a charge down. He's got the extra 2, so it's the Sharks for the first time in this contest, taking the lead 31 points to 30 here in this UAE Rugby Premiership. This is why we want to stream all these rugby matches next year. We want to stream every single one of these ones for you. We need the clubs to get behind. We need you to get behind the clubs so that we can do exactly that. So the sponsors and supporters. Yep, 31-30. What a cliffhanger we have with only 8 minutes to play here. It's been defence that's winning games, and you know, I'm saying that's why exactly we want to bring this coverage to you of every single Premiership match, because we've been having absolute doozies throughout the season. This one pushed downfield long, and Mossy again. I think it's about the fourth kickoff he's taken. Harry not sure. Going left and right. Oh, nice step off the right. Taking it back here. Settling it up. This one, Sharks looking to get themselves up the field. I'm surprised they haven't kicked earlier. This one, luckily enough though, going into the hands of a Shark, and finally someone gets the kick away, but it's going to only be around halfway. What are they going to do from here? Kyle looks up. This one coming off the side of the foot, and it's been a beautiful kick. And he'll ask for that one. It's 50-22, 31-30. So beautiful kick there from Kyle. Inside the 50, just. And then sneaking inside the 22, so 50-22. Dragons now opportunity here to strike back soon and quick. Will it be the Sharks defense though? And it keeps out the Dragons. All right, Dragons with opportunity. That one in. So defense before for the Sharks was immense. Forwards holding their own here. This one, Dragons have been allowed to play around. This one going to ground. James the ball in hand, he's had an impact today. He's got loose of the tackle as well, looking for opportunities. He's lost that one though in the tackle. Will it be Dragons that hold on to it? No, it's going back around the other way. So Sharks now defending again. Oh, looking to get the one away quick.
Gotta work! Gotta work!
So Sharks now looking to brittle their way back up the field. They found some momentum. Oh, they found it on the outside as well, and the wingers going out wide. He's got support on the inside. Will it be a breakaway? Maybe as well. Oh, the forward passes have been called. And rightfully so, you have to say. There was only millimetres in that one, but I think the right call there from referee Matt. It could have been sealed had that been allowed to play on. But that is what you call a moment. The Sharks, I think then all in all, that was a bit of karma as far as balance of the game. A couple of moments earlier could have gone the way of the Dragons. So finding ourselves back on halfway now with only 5 minutes to play here. Inside the last, of the first Premiership match of the weekend. Hurricanes, they take on Bahrain over in Bahrain later tomorrow. And we got Harlequins. Oh, it's going to be a knock on. Dragons, so Sharks. They are chomping at the bit. Big bites. And the other fixture taking place. We've got the Harlequins and the Exiles down at Zayed Sports City. That one will be shown on the RCC. The Bahrain Hurricanes game will be shown on Bahrain Rugby YouTube. So more Premiership rugby to watch As I said, we're going to show you, should be able to see every Premiership match here for the rest of the season, and next season again, all going well, we'll be able to show you every single Premiership match as long as the clubs get in behind, the supporters and the sponsors to do that as well. And here right now it's with the Sharks looking for a famous victory over the Dragons. Run it straight, son. And they do, and there Mossy with a little dummy going back on the other side, looking to fight free, and he's found some extra meters over the gain line. Harry Small with the ball in hand. Not releasing over the ball, but a great steal from the Dragons. Harry getting himself isolated and able to turn that one around. Good tackle, clear release. So time on hold there. We don't show it. We think 2 minutes. We understand 2 minutes from the assistant referee. Just asking nicely. That's the benefit of having not been on the field. You can ask these questions. So 2 minutes of play remaining here, and it really is in the balance. So Dragons, what do they do from here? I think definitely wants to make sure this one goes out. Kyle. This one maybe not going out. It's an opportunity going to miss. And it's going to stay in, so the Sharks are going to have the chance to run it back. And little Goose, and he's found himself back up on the 40. So looking left and right. Sharks, what they want to do, they want to hold on to this one. Dragons, they're going to send everyone they can into the ruck to try and pilfer that ball back. So 2 minutes to play, and if Sharks can pull this off, it's going to be a well fought, and you have to say, well-deserved victory if they can keep it going. The Dragons, though, definitely probing around the ruck. Oh, it's falling inside the Dragons. The Dragons are going to get another opportunity here. This is going to be a great finish. Grandstand finish. Will they consider the drop goal, or will they literally keep it in hand, look to run it forward? They've had great composure the whole evening. And you can see there, not overcommitting to the ruck, the Sharks. They can stay off. So position is the key. It's the Sharks defense that got them in this position to begin with. Sharks going to probe in net. No rewards on that case. Sharks looking to keep players on their feet. Oh, this could be a turnover. It is a turnover. Looking for quick hands. Oh, it's going to be a penalty, a relieving penalty for the Sharks as well. Dragons thought it went their way. I thought the Dragons had more momentum down the park there, but it was a great pilfer from the Sharks. So the Sharks, they'll just look to get this one out. And it must be less than 60 seconds to go here. Back on halfway, so Dragons, they'll need this, they'll want this. So Sharks just need to look to secure it. That one not straight. So Dragons, they'll get a massive opportunity here. Bit of a hard call there to say because there's no contest from the Dragons. So I do believe the new laws are that if you do not compete, you cannot be given for not straight. I mean, that was wildly unstraight, but referee calling that one. So Dragons, given the opportunity, have gone to the front. Dragons running this one across the line, and that must mean our score must be incorrect, I believe, then. Oh, our score must be incorrect. I do apologise for that. I thought I'll have to check on that one later on, but it looks like it's been a deserved victory to the Dragons.
Yes, you can.
And the Dragons have actually winning this one, so we'll have to find that one out. Big apologies for that one. Not sure where this one went wrong as far as the scoreboard. But Sharks having a great second half, coming back, getting this one nice and tight. Looking to try and finish this one off nice and strong. And it's been a fantastic UAE rugby fixture here down at the sevens between the Sharks and the Dragons. A great contest, a battle all the way to the finish line. It's great having everybody online as well, joining in through the commentary. Thank you for checking your comments down on the comment section. Always appreciated. Always love to have people involved. I hope you've enjoyed this game of rugby brought to you by UAE Rugby, brought to you by FFP Sports. My name's Grant Goes, and we will see you next time.